Tom Holland, well known as the third Spider-Man, has stolen the hearts of fans through social media. While social media can help an actor or celebrity build their brand, it can be quite detrimental. Stay tuned to find out all the juicy questions we need answered about Tom Holland and his experience as an actor thriving on social media. Why did Tom quit social media? How did his fans feel about Holland's break? First up, did social media affect Tom Holland's mental health? Tom Holland genuinely talked about the effect the social media app has had on his mental and emotional health, quoting the app as overstimulating and overwhelming. As he apprised fans he'll be leaving it to pay attention to his mental health. The actor recently spoke to his followers on social media about his mental health and the reasons he felt the need to stop using social media so that he could concentrate on clearing his head. "I have taken a break from social media for my mental health because I find Instagram and Twitter to be overstimulating, to be overwhelming," Holland said in a video he shared with his 67.7 million followers. Answering the question of why he returned to social media, Tom shared details of two charities he expected to spotlight to his fans. "On this very brief return to Instagram, I thought it would be very important and a good idea to shed some light on a charity that we sponsor, which is STEM4. Although he pretended to be calm and relaxed during the video message, it seemed he was undergoing numerous anxiety attacks. That's why his decision was widely encouraged." Next up, is social media really detrimental to society? Social media can be used for a variety of negative things, including bullying and exclusion, the normalization of risk-taking behavior, unrealistic expectations about body image, and sources of popularity. While many of us relish staying connected on social media, disproportionate use can fuel feelings of anxiety, depression, seclusion, and FOMO. Spending too much time on social media can make you feel lonely and isolated, and exacerbate mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. It requires in-person contact with others to trigger the hormones that alleviate stress. Ironically, for a technology that's designed to bring people closer together, social media makes us feel more isolated and lonely. The glow of the phone screen beckons us at all hours of the day, and naturally we find ourselves giving in. The highlight reel of other people's lives has now bled into current events and news. Instagram is less a platform for photo sharing as it is one of misinformation and filtered faces. Social media is undoubtedly a very fascinating and captivating world where the users find themselves trapped and transfixed. The race to have more and more followers keeps us in a never-ending race. Next off, why did Tom Holland quit the internet? Tom Holland has been absent from his social media platforms, and suddenly, he just disclosed to his followers why he's been away from the social media platforms. There can be multiple reasons behind celebrities leaving social media. Being a Hollywood actor at any level can be mentally taxing and difficult because of the media and fans' constant discussion of the movie stars they enjoy, especially in the 24/7 world of today's social media. When Tom reached the peak of his career, he found himself surrounded by millions of fans. He received thousands of comments on his posts, pictures, and other news updates. Regardless of where it comes from, there is a significant portion of that conversation that can be negative, and celebrities like Holland cannot avoid hearing those remarks every day. Whether Holland will return to social media remains to be seen, but that decision will be for him to make when he feels the time is right to do so. With only a couple of projects on his resume shortly before his likely return as Peter Parker in the undated Spider-Man 4, the MCU star will hopefully have the opportunity to make his own life as comfortable as he can as he promotes that same mental health for everybody. He stated, "I get caught up and I spiral when I read things about me online, and ultimately, it's very detrimental to my mental state. So I decided to take a step back and delete the apps." Tom was applauded by his colleagues for the video and speaking up about mental health. Justin Bieber commented, "Love you, man," with heart emojis. Next up, how did his fans feel about Holland's break? His fans and celebrities have mostly appreciated his decision to give priority to his mental well-being. A fan commented, "Bravo, well said, well done, Tom. Many more should be doing the same. You can basically enjoy life more. Go out there, go for a walk, catch up with your family and real friends. Do some of the activities you love doing, either with loved ones or be matched up with someone." Another one added, "Live life, embrace your thoughts and be kind to you. Listen to you. Let your inner child play." A fan shared, "I hope this break makes him feel better. Sometimes social media is very exhausting. I understand him. I wish him the best." Here is another message from a loyal fan. "Man, you're an inspiration to so many, but what matters is your physical and your mental health. So take care and come back better than ever." One fan said, "Don't worry, we understand, but we're also gonna miss you." A second wrote, "Please take all the time you need. The thing that matters the most is your well-being." Next off, what other celebrities have left social media? Selena Gomez is the 5th most followed account on Instagram. For more than 4 years, she has cut herself off from social media in the name of mental health. "I am happier, I am more present, I connect more with people," she said in an interview. Selena Gomez discussed her bipolar disorder diagnosis with Miley Cyrus in 2020. Bipolar disorder, formerly known as manic depression, is a mental health condition that causes severe shifts in mood. Prior to this, she was candid open about living with mental illness. In 2018, she articulated candidly how mental sickness took over her life. In her Good Morning America interview, she said that quitting social media is part of her more extensive plan to prioritize her mental and emotional well-being. "I can't believe that I'm where I'm at mentally just because of how I took the necessary steps in order to kind of remove myself from that," she said. She says she no longer feels plagued by the intense scrutiny that Instagram places her under. Gomez: "I woke up one morning and looked at Instagram, like every other person, and I was done." Gomez recalled, "I was tired of reading horrible things. I was tired of seeing other people's lives. After that decision, it was instant freedom." Next off, what is the fan following of Tom Holland? Tom Holland has risen to prominence as one of Hollywood's most popular actors ever since the release of Spider-Man: No Way Home, not only with his numbers, but also by observing the rapid expansion of his fan base. On August 21st, Holland announced that his fan club will be called Harling. It is the combination of Holland and Darling. The name is particularly special as it had been unofficially used by fans since his debut at the beginning of this year with Neverland. Holland now has a massive following of more than 60 million Instagram followers compared to his steady 370,000 follower count 3 years ago. Holland started his acting journey in 2013 with the super hit movie The Impossible. After the release of his own Marvel film, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Tom started flying up the charts. In celebration of this triumph, we take a look at some of the hottest Tom Holland picks. Holland fans made it into the top 200 as the 175th best fandom overall. They also wall-crawled their way up to the number 21 spot in the celebrity category. The Tom Holland fandom is some of the best fans in the entire world. Next up, what awards has Tom Holland bagged? Under his belt comes many awards, such as the British Academy Film Award, 3 Saturn Awards, 2 Kids' Choice Awards, and the Best Youth Performance Award for the Nevada Film Critics Society in 2012. Holland bagged a 3rd consecutive Saturn Award for Best Performance by a Younger Actor for Far From Home, having formerly won for Civil War and Homecoming. He articulated roles in the Blue Sky Studios animation Spies in Disguise 2019, the live-action film Dolittle 2020, and the Pixar animated film Onward 2020. Holland has the record for being the youngest actor in a titular role for a movie in the MCU. When he finished shooting Spider-Man: Homecoming, which was released in 2017 and served as his first solo outing as the superhero, he was 20 years and 123 days old. Tom Holland's Spider-Man: No Way Home broke the record for the most viewed trailer of all time, with 355.5 million views in 24 hours. The big screen wall-crawler's message has been well received by his fans, who have applauded him for putting his mental health first. And there you have it, everything you need to know about Tom Holland and his break. Who is your favorite Spider-Man of all time? Do you think social media could be detrimental? Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching.